Well, good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back. George Morgan here at your service. It's PSGL, it's Wednesday night, it's Spain tonight as well. Lots on the table, lots of battling. The title contest is still alive and kicking. And Jack, it's only taken us 10 rounds. We're on the 11th. It's all to play for.
Bormann goes on the inside and takes the lead on the final lap of the race. Now it's side by side between Bormann and Warner, but Bormann's got the inside.
Be a guest star here in this phenomenal race. Cameron Dowd looking to take P2 in his very first PSGL F1 PC race. Incredible to say the least. You see that Putin still lead. 1.5 seconds. DRS is the name.
A very good evening, everybody, and welcome to the southern parts of Belgium, where we're driving on the old school track layout of the Spa-Francorchamps, well known for all the Formula 1 race and the 24-hour of Spa, of course, the GT3 race. It's very popular in the neighboring countries. The WEC, the World Endurance Championship, drives there as well with a 6-hour race. But today we are here with the GT3 race. We're gonna do a 5-minute qualification. It's already started. They are doing the outlaps right now. They have time for 1 or 2 laps for qualifying. We're gonna do 23 laps, and it's gonna be a wet race. It's the first wet race of the season, and it's gonna be a hell of a race. Everybody drives different constructors, but what is the championship standings at the moment? We want to see. Let's get them in front of me. At the current in the lead for 40 points, it's Ambassador driving the McLaren, and the Porsche of Pitbox is in second place. Racing Green closes out the podium positions with his McLaren, and the rest you can see for yourself. Then we go to pre-qualification. It's the qualification. Let's just turn the settings on so everybody can see it. Everybody doing their outlap right now. Maybe we can get a little spotters guide first. The qualifying, we see Jet and Go going into the turn 1, going up a rouge in the second. Is he gonna stay on track? It's a bit slippery. Let's look at him. Ooh, big lift, driving on the wet tires. Good evening, content. Welcome back. Currently, the first person to be setting a lap is gonna be Solid Snake Ninja. Is everybody over the line? It doesn't look like it. Everybody here is waiting for the best moment to set a lap time, because it's getting drier and drier, and they are going for only 1 lap time because they have only 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Everybody going over the line is going to be setting 1 lap, but how far can Solid Snake go? Maybe he can set a second lap. Driving on intermediates, and Justin Go is driving on a wet tire, so people are driving on different tires in this session. And Javi in the background has a half a second penalty with his McLaren. Behind him is Fred Dude with his Toyota. Hasn't got the best of results, says he's quite slower than the rest of the people, but maybe today he can show otherwise. And the first man behind him is Leader Reaper. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think anybody's gonna make it. Everybody only has 1 chance of qualifying. The last people have gotten over the line as far as we can see. And Solid Ninja Snake is going to be the first one who's gonna set a lap time. What is it gonna be? Is it the fastest of the front group? It looks like it. Justin Go lost a bit of time in the second sector, third sector. Javi had the penalty, and now Fred Duke is coming alongside. Maybe he can go for a provisional pole. But first we're gonna look at the Aston Martin. How good is it in the wet on the intermediate tires? You see it's drying up really fast. Into the Lasource hairpin, coming out of the bus stop. What's gonna be? It is a 24.1.8. What is Judingo gonna do? It's going to be way off. It's only almost 3 seconds. Javi is going to be in third place. And it is Fred Dood with a provisional pole by 1.5 seconds. 1.2 exactly, but we know. Let's see, leader person, next one. Ooh, pole position with a 2:37.7. But it looks like the track is drying really fast. So what is the first time of Ambassador? Is he going faster? It looks like it, coming out of the bus stop. It's going to be a 33, 34. 33, 34. It's going to be a 34.4 with provisional pole. And then we have the next time of Jamie. He is going faster as well. Everybody going faster. It's a 2:32 for Jamie. Where is Racing Green going to go for pole? Yes, 7/10. He's the next one for going for pole. How is Somi doing? Is he currently on a pole position? I don't think so. 2:31 is quite a fast lap. Maybe he can do it. Oh, I think he's going to do it. Yeah, it's going to be a 30. Is it 31? Ooh, just about 4/10. How is the gap with the Has 9? Also driving in the Aston Martin. Fell out of my chair, so we didn't have a sound. But it's Peapox driving in pole position right now, and I think almost everybody has gone for a lap. Yeah, everybody has done a lap, and the pole position time is for OP Peapox with his Porsche 911 RSR. Really good time. Gaps the two Porsches way ahead of the field. The gap is 1 second. But the timing of the qualification is Peapox on pole. We have Pepitox on second place, Fredex on third, Hasnine is on fourth, Somi is in fifth, HR Racing Green is driving in sixth place, Jamie is in seventh, 8 is for Ragnar Kagari with his RCZ, P9 is for Ambassador or Ore, P10 is for Lead Reaper, 11 for Dude, 12 is for Ninja Snake, 11 for Javi, and Jet and Go closes out the field with his Ferrari in 14th place. It looks like this the OP guys are having a good day so far. In the top 5 we see 4 of them. And that's all of them at the moment. Let's hope that Somi doesn't have his wheel failure that he had last time. And now it's only time to wait for the final. And we see it, it's gonna start here. Let's take a look onto the grid. It's gonna be a grid start in the 24-hour layout. That means we're not gonna go into La Source, but into Eau Rouge with the first lap, with the first corner. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a Porsche going into turn 1, or does the Vantage or the Jaguar has a better start? It is the Papitox has a good start. Fred X has a really bad start, going into 5th. Now it's 6th place. Like Kagari with the RCZ going up places into 6th place. Everybody goes through cleanly into Eau Rouge. No crashes so far, and it's the Porsches leading the field. Pipitox has still got the first place in hand. Pipitox driving in the slipstream. Is it going to go for the move into turn 2 I wanted to say, but into La Source hairpin? No, he's not going for it. But there we have Racing Green on the outside, going into 3rd place again. Rakan Karari was attacking him. And also Haas9 has fallen a bit back. Same as for Fred X. We have someone on the inside here. Fred X being... he was on the inside. I thought he was pushed wide, but no, Jamie is on the outside. Ambassador also a bit of places behind, is a bit stuck. And there we have Jamie going around the outside of Fred X. What turns into No Name's corner, the inside. And goes up to 6th place. It means that Fred X is now in 7th place. And Jamie even made the move on Haas9, who is falling back to 6th place. Oh, and we see a Porsche off in the... What happened there? We see Pipitox. He made a mistake. Into No Name's corner. Did he go too wide? Oh, he touched the curb with a bit too much wheel spin and a bit of too much throttle. And loses a lot of places, and he's now driving in 7th place, being attacked by Ambassador, who's going around the outside. Does he make it? No, he runs off the track and loses a position to Ninja Snake. Can he hold on for P9, or is Somi gonna go around the outside? Doesn't look like Somi has the speed to do it, so Ori Ambassador stays in 9th for now. Everybody going side by side. Ninja Snake up the inside of Pipitox, who didn't... he had a good start, but now... Later in the lap he's falling back, side by side, a bit of door bashing, and he is passed for P7 in the race. Can Ambassador follow him as well? Let's look it in these cameras so we can actually see something. He is still staying behind. Oh, a little nudge. Pipitox just sliding around. We see the Porsche just going left and right, left and right. Ninja Snake also going wide, having a slow exit. Can Pipitox go up the inside or the outside? He brakes late, they all brake late. Ooh, Ambassador wanted to go up the inside or in the middle, but it didn't. Eventually he didn't do it. And who is in the lead of the race? Oh, it's Pipox driving away from the rest of the field. It's already 2 seconds. The gap between the McLaren of Racing Green and himself in the Porsche. Oh, there we have Rakan Kakari giving a little push. And that means that Racing Green loses the 2nd place. But is now up the inside, going side by side to Arouge, I wanted to say, but no, that's Radion actually. But I mean, Jamie is back into 3rd place, had a good qualifying. The BRZ doing quite well in the wet. Has a run on the Camel Straight. Is he going to go up the inside? We also see the Peugeot RCZ in the background. Isn't going for a move, or are they going to go 3 right? No, they are not. Can Jamie go for the move? On the nose cam, who gives a slight nudge, and we see Racing Green, yeah, he has to back out. Staying in the high gears, or in the low gears, depends on how you look at it. It falls back to 4th place, and now is under attack by Haas9. Can he go up the inside into the right-hander? Ooh, Fred X going for a late dive up the inside. A little bit of wheel banging, door bashing. Can he take P5 before No Name's corner, or is Haas9 gonna stay up the inside? Yes, he is, side by side. Beautiful to see. Oh, a bit wide. The curbs are wet, and then we see Ambassador making the move up the inside, and now he is in P6, P5 maybe at the end of the corner in Puhan. No, falls back to P7. Oh, side by side, 4 guys here. Feel really close. Looks like the real life 24-hour, and Ambassador now going around the outside of Pipitox. Can he do it? No, slides a bit wide, and now Fred X is already on his outside. Side by side into the last couple of corners, going up to Stavolo. Ambassador cuts him a bit off. Now side by side between Pipitox and Haas9. Pipitox has a moment. He hits one of the bollards and didn't have the exit he wanted. Oh, Haas9 is sliding a lot. And we see Ambassador flashing his lights. I don't know why. Currently he's bump drafting Pipitox. A bit of in the braking zone. But oh, we see Racing Green is off. He is off. What happened? Did he go too wide over the curb? Behind Rakan Kakari, who made a move somewhere in this lap. Going into over the curb. Only one tire on the AstroTurf, and then you're gone into the wall. Loses a lot of positions and goes back to the end of the field. No, there's still Justin and Javi driving behind him. And also, I think Pipox made a mistake somewhere, because he's only 1 second in front of Rakan Kakari, who is having a monster lap. Was driving 2 or 1.5 seconds faster than the guy in front of him. But going wide. Ooh, had a big slide. And now is Jamie into second place with the BRZ, the Subaru. Everybody is doing so well right now. What's it behind? We see some people going for moves. Has9 not having the best exit. And we have 3 wide, 2 wide into the Lasource hairpin. Lasource hair. I don't even know what I'm saying with the Lasource hairpin. Come on. FredX moves up into P7 and Somi is still in FredX moves into P6. And the Toyota of Somi still in P7. And then we have Fred Dude coming up in P8. He started in P11. Making some moves. Driving in his Aquapex Racing livery. With his endurance. Gap in front now coming down real quick. P-Box doesn't seem to have the pace in the middle sector. Jamie has caught up with 410s. Gap is getting closer and closer in 610s. The gap for the slipstream is 1 second. It's now going for a really fast lap. P-Box driving 8 seconds faster than the last lap. But it seems the BRZ is doing even better. Driving along with the Subaru. Big little slide. How fast can he go on the throttle? Really quick, it seems like. Can he go up the inside? He wanted to go up the inside, but there was just not enough room. Still driving behind P-Box now. Taking a wide line to the bus stop chicane. Can he go up the inside for the source? It doesn't think so. And also Rakan Kakari still close here. And the fastest lap is a 2 minute 3.3 for Jamie. Gives you an extra point in the race. But I do think that it's gonna change. Because it's turning a bit into the soft area for the tires. Ooh, Rakan Kakari had a moment going up the Rouge. Is Peter's gonna take advantage of it? It's only 3.5 tenths. Or it's 4 tenths. No, Peter's is saving fuel. Ooh. And also we see some moves behind. Fred does up the inside, or no, Solid Snake Ninja is attacking him for 8th place in the race. Fred doing 8 tenths purple right now in the first sector. And we saw, who was it, Leader Reaper going for a move on Racing Green. Didn't work out, and now he got a 1 second penalty for track limits. Ooh, Racing Green also has the same track limit penalty. It's gonna cost him dearly on the next big straight. Oh, and Jamie has taken the lead. It must have happened at the end of the chicane, at the end of the Camel Straight. We totally missed it. But we have a new leader in the race. It's CRG Jamie. Is he saving? Yeah, that's what I thought. The Porsches are saving fuel. They are on a different strategy than the rest of the guys. They are just waiting for it to turn dry, and so they can go on the mediums and do the whole stint for 1 stop, I think. Whereas Jamie is going for a 2-stopper, in my opinion. Everybody just staying in the slipstream again. It's now Ore in the slipstream of Pitox. Can he go for a move into a Rouge? A Rouge? Is there a Rouge? No. I can't even remember the corner names at the moment. What the hell? I'm just gonna look them up for a second. And there we had the first pit stops. Rakan Kakari and Solid Ninja Snake going into the pits. And they are going out for the soft tires, I think. Now we just have to wait until they're in the 24-hour part. That's over here in the second pit lane. Ah, Blanchimont, that was the name I was looking for. Ambassador now also having a penalty. It's from the exit of Rouge, I think. Maybe they just turned in a little bit too early. Got a bit over the curbs and now have a 1 second penalty. Fred Dude in 7th place right now, really making some moves. But the tire wear is also kicking in. I'm also curious, where is Nagari Kagari coming out? The Ragnar Kagari coming out. Going into for the soft tires. Really has to watch out with his soft tires because the pit lane is so wet. And it looks like, yeah, Solid Ninja Snake has jumped him in the pits because he didn't take as much fuel as Kagari did. Has9 also on the soft tires. And the same is for Javi. So we have 4 people on the soft tires. How well are they gonna do compared to the other guys? They really don't need to drive on the limit. Because the curbs are still a bit wet. As you can see by the drivers here. Everybody's still doing personal bests. And here we have the penalties coming in for Racing Green. Ambassador, I'm really losing it. I don't know why. Is he gonna lose a position? It doesn't look like it. But Fred is going around the outside of Somi into Blanchimont. Can he go for the move? Side by side, they touch teammates. Ooh, they stay alive. But at least they are teammates for outplayed. Are they also teammates? Yes, it looks like they are both driving in the Toyotas. Would be a shame if they eliminate each other. And there we have the next pit stop. It's Jamie. Ooh, and Racing Green is coming in as well. And the same is for Fred Dude. We have 4 pits. Jet and Go is also coming in. So we have 4 other pits. 5 people. Lee Reaper also coming in the pit stop for pits. For new tires. Now we closely watch Solid Ninja Snake. Where is he gonna come out compared to the guys ahead? Gap is 33.5 seconds. Seems to be really much faster. And everybody still has to drive out on the wet part of the pit exit. Everybody just doing refueling as we speak. Jamie is now coming out. He was a leader. Where is he gonna come out compared to Ninja Snake? We see him coming up. Up the inside. Where is he? He's still behind, but he has a massive speed differential compared to Jamie. Is he gonna get past? There's... Oh, and we have a crash. It's Jamie. Oh, no. Oh, no. Massive crash for Jamie. What happened? Coming out of the pits. Went on the throttle too early, maybe. Gone over the line. No, what happened? Just lost it. Big crash for Jamie. Lost a lot of positions, and that means that everybody who has... Yeah. Means that Ninja Snake has damage, and I think, yeah, it's gone already. It's costing him dearly. That's maybe the reason why he's not going to be in the lead after this lap, or maybe he's having a really good lap as well, still having a good lap. But it means Jamie is out of contention. No, for the win, but also is Solid Ninja Snake because he spins heavily into the outside of Pujon. Oh my god, everybody on the soft tires is driving on the curbs. They shouldn't do that. What's happening to Ninja Snake? Was he going up the curbs a bit too far? Yeah, touched a white part. I need to watch it one more time. He's going out of No Name's corner into Pujon. Is he having a brake failure or... No, just touches the outside curb, wood is still wet, and then he just slide it off. Oh, wait, my mistake. But now it's still OP. Ah, shit. Now I've lost times. Now we have to wait until people are in the pits. My mistake, everybody. And they are still driving on. They are really going for that one stop. Is it gonna be enough? Ragnar Kagari. It's fun to see that. Oh. It was still the replay. My bad. So the gap between Pipox and Pepitox is 1.5 seconds. The 4 OP drivers working together. And the gap behind between him and Ragnar Kagari. Everybody driving carefully now after seeing 2 people drive off the track. And here we have Ambassador going for the move on Hasnain. Ooh, late block from Hasnain. Stewards won't be happy with that, I think. It means that Ambassador is not able to go for the move into Lecombe. On the outside of Momdi, yes. How good is the exit? Don't touch the curb. That's good. Going into Rivage. Up to No Name's corner and then on their way to Pohon. Trying not to make the same mistake as Ninja Snake did just ago. It doesn't look like they are touching the curb. Nope. They are staying far away from it. But Ori seems to have more speed than Hasnain in front of him. What are the lap times of everybody? And is people going in this lap? His rear tire is just starting to slide. No, everybody from Outplayed is still driving on. Nobody is pitting. And their lap times are 27.7. Okay, we're gonna keep that in mind. It was 5 seconds slower than the last lap of Ragnar Kagari. And there we have Ore past Hasnain, was in the slipstream, now going up to Blanchimont, is already past him. Seems to be having a better straight line speed, the McLaren. And there we have Jamie trying to get back to the fight for P7, P6 right now, after his spin. Five seconds a lap faster. They're driving 122s, 127. 7 seconds faster the last lap. Is it worth to do a one-stop then? We'll see at the end of the race, but we don't know yet. Fuel is not an issue at the moment. But only the rear tire is starting to go off. They have to try and cool them. Maybe taking outside line somewhere. Cooling the tires, but I don't see them doing it. Means they're gonna wear even faster when on these dry parts of the track. At least they can take the curbs. And I think they are gonna lose time as well right now. Let's see what their last sector split is gonna be. Is it gonna be personal best or is it? No, almost 1 second slower right now. And the guys behind on the soft tires are getting faster. Gap is already down to 31 seconds. Ragnar Kagari coming out of the pits. Coming out of Pohon, I want to say. But also the tires seem to be wearing a little bit. And where is Racing Green? What has happened to Racing Green? Seems to have made a mistake somewhere. Probably out on the... yeah. It looks like he made a mistake in his second lap after he put the softs on. And we have a pit stop. Pipox, Pepitox and Fredex driving on the intermediates, going in for their last stop, I think. Going in for the mediums, I guess. Really losing a lot of time with the pit stops. Here we have Somi going past. Yeah, going past. And where is Ragnar Kagari gonna come out? He's now 20 seconds behind Somi. Everybody just driving away from the guys from outplayed. They're gonna be behind massively right now, and they're going to the medium tires, I think. Or are only gonna go to soft tires. Pitbox the first one to come out of the pits in P11 on the racing medium tires. Now watch out for this pit. It's a bit wet here. Don't make the same mistake as Ninja Snake or Jamie did. No, he's not gonna do that. So Pepitox as well, and he has Leader Reaper and Fred Dude behind him. Gonna lose some positions. Has some traffic to contend with. Nobody made a mistake here. And now it's still Somi driving in front with 129. 9 seconds a lap, slower last lap. And the gap between Ragnar Kagari, so it's 14 seconds. So the gap is now 24 seconds. Okay, interesting to see. So you lose around a minute, looks like. We don't know yet if it has been a good call to go for the soft or doing the one stop. The fact that we do know is that the rear tires of Somi are dead. Full in the red. Just don't try to brake as hard as you normally do on new tires, because you're gonna slide away really easy. He's gonna go on for another lap. Ooh, he is he's making some bold decisions. Ragnar Kagari is doing a 2 minute 20 or 2 minute 19, 2 minute 20. Behind him, it's the fastest lap of a race, Racing Green. Oh, Racing Green has the fastest lap. Ambassador doing 2 minutes and 19 seconds. It's 13 seconds. I don't know. Like at the end of the lap, Ragnar Kagari must be overtaking Somi. What's the gap here? Fred Dude only a half a second, 8/10 behind Pitbox right now, so he can go on the attack. Fred Dude behind him, driving on a soft tire, so he should be faster at the moment. I don't think this is what Pitbox want, because later in the stint he is going to be faster than Fred Dude, so he doesn't want the traffic ahead. Has so much overspeed, and even Leader Reaper in the AMG is flying past the Porsche. Trying to brake, and he does it. So Fred Dude moves up to P9, Leader Reaper in P10, and now it's Pitbox in P11. Pepitox driving in P12, and Fred X is driving behind the last lantern in P14. Gap between Somi and Ragnar Kagari still 1.3 seconds. Honestly, I don't know why Somi is just driving ahead. Maybe he has a mistake. I don't know. Maybe Come to Sky has some inside knowledge in the chat, but Ragnar Kagari is so much more grip up the inside in Stavolo, and also Ambassador going with him. They are now in P1 and P2 in the race, and Somi falls down to P3 and still needs to make his pit stop. Is he waiting for the right time to go on softs, or I don't think it's worth it to drive along as long as he does. Jamie coming up for third place as well, going up the inside or outside. He's already passed before the braking zone. Somi must come in right now, I think. Is he gonna? No, he's gonna drive ahead. Is he gonna do a no stop or something? No, he can't do a no stop. It's insane. Haas9 is also passed now for P4, and we have a battle for the lead because Ambassador has closed up the gap between Rek and Kagari. In the slipstream now, short shifting a bit with the McLaren. Gap only 6 tenths. Can he go full throttle? Yes, and he has overspeed, so he can go for the move into Lecombe. I think the move is already going to be made before Lecombe. Ducking out of the slipstream, going up the inside. Has the better line right now. Just has to watch out for a possible wet line. But is up to P1 in the race. See here to Jamie closing up as well. Gap only 1.4 seconds. And what's happening behind here? Peapox losing seconds to seconds against the guys in front of him. The gap in front is to the guys in front is 28.7 seconds, and the gap is only increasing right now. Because the last lap was 22.4 and the guys ahead are doing 20.2019s. So 5 seconds a lap faster. I don't think the strategy is working out as well as they thought it was going to be. And maybe, we don't know yet, there is going to be some rain at the end of the race. So that would be an advantage to the guys driving in them on the soft tires right now. Ambassador driving purple sectors means he's up for a 20.18. Also already has lost Gary for the slipstream. And Jamie also behind in the slipstream right now. Can he go for the fastest lap? Always nice to have an extra point. Who is gonna have the fastest lap? Is it gonna be a 1:20.18 for Ambassador? Looks like it. 20:18.6, and it's a 20:18.9 for Jamie. Not the fastest lap at the moment, but you never know what's gonna happen. Has a good slipstream, can go full throttle maybe into Eau Rouge. And there we have Somi finally going into the pits on his intermediates. And here we see the BRZ having indeed having a better exit. But is it gonna be close enough to make a move up the inside for Lecombe? It looks like it. It doesn't really have the top end, the BRZ, but it's going for the move. Kakari defending a half, but not too good. But it's up to P2 in the race. And where is Somi now? Yeah. What I thought, like everybody has gone past already, but it's just no. It's not the best strategy in my opinion. Racing Green also passing Pepitox, driving on the soft tires. Let's see what the lap times are for the guys on the medium tires. Peapox currently doing 22s, that means he's still 4 seconds a lap slower than the guys ahead. Or 4 seconds a lap slower than the guys in front of the race. And now it's Racing Green going up for P10, is now in the slipstream. And I saw the bar going up for the rain, but I think it's the wet. We're still having wet parts of the track. Oh, Racing Green having so much more grip. Oh, almost went on the outside of what's the corner name? Fanya. And Peapox is driving personal best, but Racing Green is just so much faster at the moment. Having an 18.3 is just not fastest lap because that's now for Ambassador who's driving at 2.17. God damn. They're going even faster and faster. Tire wear doesn't seem to bother them. And it looks like it's gonna be dry for the rest of the race, so we don't have to watch for any more rain. One more lap of fuel for Racing Green, I think. Nobody's going in, but except for Ninja Snake and Kagari. Oh, and here we have a surprise because it's Jut and Go in fourth in place, and we have Javi F in 5th place. Didn't expect that to see that at the moment. Didn't have the best of qualifying and didn't have the best of pace, but now currently P4, P5. Good job. They are way behind on strategy, but that doesn't matter. What is the gap at the end of the field? Solid Snake Ninja coming out with his second stop is gonna come out in front of Somi, it looks like. Yes, by far. So the one stop does not seem to work out for Somi. Where is he? We're gonna see him in the background, I think. Where is Ninja Snake? He's up Rouge right now, but he still has to go through the corners. Does Somi have top line speed to go past for P13 in the race? Oh, it's getting close, getting close. Is he gonna make the move up the inside? Ninja Snake is saying you can go up the inside, but don't outbrake yourself. Somi, ooh, almost outbroken himself. Could have been an accident right there. Ambassador also going in. Yep, I think everybody is coming in except for Jamie. Jamie is gonna go for some more laps. Haas 9 also continuing. Jet and Go is continuing as well. I think Javi F is gonna go in for a pit. Yes, Javi seems to be in the pits, and we see Fred Dude continuing. Lee Reaper is going in as well, and Racing Green, he has no fuel left. Can he make it just in time? And also hits the wall. I think he was out of fuel. Wait, let's check. Was he out of fuel? Oh no, that doesn't seem like. But where is Ambassador gonna come out? He is spitting for. Pitox now driving up Eau Rouge. Where is Ambassador gonna come out compared to Fredex? Fredex is gonna come out ahead. But how far is the question? Where is Fred? Fred is now going past, so the gap is really not that big. Just within a second, I think, at the end of the straight. And Ambassador has the faster new soft tires. Gap for him and Pitox is 14 seconds. 14-15 seconds. Okay. This is a sign for Jamie and Haas9 to go in as well. Otherwise they may be under attack for Ragnar Kagari driving on in the new softs as well. But how fast can Ore pass Fredex? Fredex has to do the teamwork here, defend as a lion, like Hernando would say. Can he go up the inside for Vanya? Oh, he's gonna go for the outside. It's still a bit wet down there. But can he make it up the inside now for the second corner? Pushing Fred a bit wide, and before they enter Stavelo, he's already passed for P7 in the race. Fighting for the win in the race, now only 12.5 seconds, but Fred X is now in the slipstream. Can he make a move into turn 1, or the bus stop chicane, I mean? Haas9 and Jet and Go also pitting, and doesn't look like Fred X can make a move, no. Ambassador going full throttle, driving away, and the gap in front is only 12 seconds with 8 laps to go. Where is Haas9 gonna come out? I think Ambassador is definitely gonna pass him. Please, and where is he? Yeah, he's definitely gonna get past. They're already through Arouge and Radion. But where is Somi? Somi is out in P9, just behind Judd and Go, who is now driving on the faster soft tires, and Haas9 just didn't make it. Ragnar Kagari goes up to P6 at the end of the straight. Now we go back to P4, where Ore is driving as fast as he can, trying to close down the gap between him and the guys from Outplayed. Gap is 15 seconds. Can he do it? At the end of the lap, we're gonna see what the lap times are, and we're gonna see how much faster he is. Great livery on the McLaren. Second race of the GT3 cars. The first real-life track we are driving on this season. With the next track is going to be, let's take a look. Round 5 is going to be San Francisco. That means we're going to go to Blue Moon Bay Infield, which is also going to be my last commentator gig for this season, because after that I'll be heading to Sao Paulo, Brazil for the Formula 1 Gran Premio. Jamie going in. And the gap, what is the lap time? It's a 2 minute 20, 2 minute 21 for the guys. Can Ambassador do a 2 minute 17 again? Yes, he can. So the gap is 3 seconds a lap. Ooh, I think he's gonna make it. 3 seconds a lap times 8 is 24 seconds. So he should be able to make it to the front of the race. But you never know what happens. A little the mistakes are in a little bit in a little corner. At least that's what they say in the Dutch sayings. Like that, you saw a little bit of a slide. And there we have Jamie coming out of the pits. So he stays in P2. Is Fred X close enough to go into P4? No, he is not. Let's just drive along with Ori Ambassador for now. Ooh, but I also see something in the background. Is it a... I thought there was more cars involved. Yeah, Javi is driving just behind Solid Snake Ninja. They have all pitted for new tires, so this is just a battle for position in the race. Battling for the last points in the race, because only the top 10 gets points. Ninja Snake really getting close to the back of the Ferrari. Can he go up the inside of one? No, but don't dare to touch the curve, because they are still wet. And you know what the mistake can be. What a mistake can lead to. Event is just hunting down the Ferrari, just couldn't make it into corners. But there's a big straight coming up into Blanchimont. Maybe he can make a move before that, or in the bus stop chicane. And also Javiev is driving behind, and he's not that slow as well. How good is the slipstream for the Aston Martin? He's driving a bit in fuel saving modus, it seems like. Short shifting as he did. But now on the last part of the straight, can he go for a dive from up the inside? No, he's not. And also Javi is just staying behind. No moves being made over here. But what is the last lap time? A 16.8. And what is it here? 20.20. Ooh. was again more than 3 seconds, and also Pepitox is going for the lead. He's already in the 1 second gap for between him and Pipox. Both the Porsches driving in front like they did in qualifying, but there is a really fast McLaren coming for them. He's smelling blood, he's going for a hunt. Gap already down to 5 seconds. Cheerly Jamie with his crash out of the pit lane, still driving in P4, and maybe there's a chance of something more. Doesn't look like it for the moment. Haas9 on his new softs getting closer and closer to Fred. Maybe can he go for P5? Ragnar Kagari behind for 2 seconds. Let's follow this for a second. Or is there gonna be a lead change in front? It doesn't look like it. Saving a bit of fuel. So what is the battle for P4, P5 gonna be? Haas9 in the slipstream, only 6.5 tenths and getting closer and closer. It looks like the Toyota is just struggling on the straight line, but he's just fuel saving as far as I can see. Does Haas9 have the gap? It doesn't look like he's fuel saving or just slowing down a bit himself. Following closely, only 3.5 tenths now. You can see him in his rear mirror. Haas9 not going for the move, knowing that Campbell Straight is going to be a big opportunity. Short shifting massively to not stay too close to the rear. Now it's just not making a mistake. Up Rouge, and he doesn't make it. So he's gonna line it up and go for P5 in the race. Does he have the overspeed? Only 2.5 tenths. Doesn't look like he's going for the move. He's just staying behind for now. Not comfortable enough yet to make it the move. Gap now only 1.2 seconds. He is here. 5 laps before the end of the race. He already got the gap down to 1.8 seconds. Ore really smelling blood right now. Can he go for the... I think it's his 3rd win of the season. Only 4 races in. And there he is into P1. Didn't take that much. Let's take a look again what happened up the inside on the big straight. And yeah, Pipox is also saving a bit of fuel. So even before Blanchimon, it goes up the inside. And that means that Ore is in the lead of the race and that the pit stop strategy of the 2 Porsches didn't make it, and now they have to be scared that Jamie is coming as well. Gap only 2.5 seconds, and now Ore is running away. Gap already bigger than a second before they go up Eau Rouge. And the gap is closing down more and more. 1.7 seconds. Haas9 also has passed Fredex. Fredex now in P6 in the race, but also Ragnar Gagari is coming for that P6, driving on the way fresher soft tires. Somi also, ooh, this is a good battle. Javi going around the outside, but it just didn't make it. Oh, big slide for Ninja Snake. Can Javi do something with that? Oh, goes on the outside. Hopefully he doesn't get a track limit penalty. It doesn't look like it, but now it's Javi going into P9 for 2 points in the championship. Great move around the outside, just consolidating and taking advantage of the mistake that Ninja Snake made. And maybe he can even go up for P8. Somi has way more tire wear. But here we have Jamie, he's in P3, he already passed Pepitox, and he's lining it up for Pipox. They have the same name, I just can't really pronounce it. Requiem for a Dream. But it's Jamie up to P2, and the last couple of laps he was actually a bit faster than Ambassador. So maybe he can go for P1. The gap is 3.6 seconds, but don't think so. Can Haas9 also close the gap? Last lap was 3 seconds faster, so it should be doable with 3 more laps to go. But also Fredex is still behind Ragnar Gagari with 6 tenths. Can he go? Somi had a good middle sector and is now out of the slipstream with Javi. But can Ragnar Gagari go for the move? Oh, Fredex made a mistake, or he did this. I want to see that back for a second. Before they go up the straight. I think that Fredex, he didn't make a mistake, but just wants to go into the slipstream. It looks a bit too obvious. Fredex now in the slipstream. Can he close up the gap? Can he go for the move? It's only 1.5 tenths. Going around the outside. Who breaks the latest? It's Ragnar Gagari. Fredex trying to go around the outside, but it doesn't work out. He wanted to do a little switchback move at the first Lassour's hairpin, where he wanted to take the slipstream up a roost and take the position back, but it didn't work out. And now Ragnar Gagari is in P6 in the race. Gap between Javi and Somi now 8 tenths of a second. But Somi really has front tire wear. And what is the gap at the back of the field? Already 6.4 seconds. And it's not even the end of the lap. Maybe on the last lap Haas9 can make it to the guys in front. McLaren really getting dirty. Or maybe it's just a livery. It looks a bit dirty, but Javi now in a good position with the slipstream. Only half a second behind Somi. And we know that Toyota is not that fast right now because he was just fuel saving a bit. Javi also doing some personal best times. Really good in the slipstream. 4 tenths behind right now. Short shifting a bit. Not gonna go for the move just yet. Maybe just waiting for the last lap of the race or something. Maybe he has to save some fuel himself as well. Overshooting the chicane a little bit. Maybe going out of the slipstream right now. But Somi also goes a bit wide. That doesn't help as well. And driving a 1:18.0 for Javi is a good lap. The gap between Haas9 and Pepitox is now 3.3 seconds, and because the Porsches are fighting, is Pepitox now gonna take P3 in the race, or is he gonna bump draft? They're gonna work together to try and make it to the last lap without being passed by the McLaren or the Aston Martin. Is the Aston Martin gonna take a podium position? Just 2 more laps and the gap is getting so close. Only 3 seconds, going faster with 3 seconds a lap or 5 seconds last lap. Also Somi just staying in front. Fredex Ooh, FredX had a really bad lap last time. 6 seconds slower, and he really needs to save some fuel, I think, and the tire wear is just not helping him as well. Maybe that's why Javi is waiting, because Somi is getting closer and closer to Fred, so maybe he can take 2 positions in the last lap. But he needs to get past here somewhere. He's just too fast right now. Yep, getting closer, 1.3 seconds. Javi really needs to go past on the next straight in turn 1, or the bus stop or Blanchimont, if he wants to have some sights on, if he wants to go for P7 in the race. He has enough fuel as far as I can see. And they're all in the slipstream. FredX is, maybe he's helping Somi to stay in P8 in the race. He really doesn't have that much fuel, and they are having some overspeed. Both of them are coming. It's the Toyota and the McLaren. McLaren driving really fast. Maybe going on the outside. Can he go for the move? Oh, he's going for it on the outside and the best stop. Somi braking late, maybe up the inside of FredX, going side by side. And Javi, ooh, a little bit of a touch, but Javi makes it into P8, and now he has way more speed than FredX. It means going up to P7 in, I think, 200 meters. And maybe also Solid Ninja Snake can make an advantage for P8 and P9. Justin Go is also there. Can the OP guy still stay in the points? FredX just slowing down massively. He just doesn't have enough fuel left. And there goes Ninja Snake up into P9. Can he go up to P8? The last lap has come. Can they all go into the points? Justin Go behind, just on the outside. He has so much overspeed. I don't think Fred is gonna make it on the fuel. Solid Ninja Snake staying in front, and also Javi down in P7. Somi just stays ahead in P8. But Ninja is kicking on the door, and where is Ambassador? Just 2 seconds ahead, going into Ravine. Haas9 is there. He has already passed the first one. P-Box is now in his way, but can he make it on fuel? It's gonna be so damn close, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think he's gonna make it. No, Haas9 on the outside of Ravine. Can he go for the outside move? It looks like he can stick his nose at the inside. Gives a little bit of a nudge, but stays in P4. That's all he wants to do. Now P-Box on the inside. Outplay trying to work together to let the Aston Martin stay behind, but the Aston Martin has just way too much fuel and is so fast on the straight. But Peters managed to get in front. But how is the overspeed of the Aston Martin? Can he go there? Bump drafting, and now on the inside of Blanchimont, it's the Aston Martin. We see Ambassador going over the line. Jamie is going to be in 2 seconds, 3 seconds for P3. Who is going to finish on the last podium? Podium spot on the outside. Haas9 is gonna get a little nudge. That means that P-Box is gonna finish on the last place of the podium. Can Haas9 stay in 4th place? Does he have the speed? Yes, he does, by just 16 thousandths of a second. Ragnar Kagari is gonna finish in 6th place. He seems to be happy with that. And Javiev has made the move last corners of the race, so he finishes in P7. Quite happy with that, I guess. Ninja Snake is gonna finish in P8. Oh, he's finishing in P9 because he runs out of fuel on the last part of the lap. Somi is gonna take P8, Ninja Snake in P9, Just and Go takes home the last point of the race. OP FredX didn't make it with the fuel, is in P11. And then we have Racing Green, really didn't have his race, finishes in P11, the 12th. Lee Reaper finishing 13th place, and I think, yeah, it seems like he crashed. Let's see if we can just... yeah, I think his wheel died or something. I don't know. If you're listening, Fred, please finish the lap so we don't have to wait for 1.5 minutes. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Ore is our winner. He is our his third win of the season. Then we have Jamie on P2 within a second. Really got close the last couple of laps. Did 1.5 seconds faster the last lap. P-Box just manages to stay in front of Haas 9, and the gap between him and P-Box is even closer. It's only 16 thousandths of a second. So the Porsche is still managing to finish on the podium, and P5 doing some good things for the Constructor Championship. Then we have the Peugeot Gagari going into P6. Javier's gonna be happy with the points. He started outside of the points and finishes way ahead in P7. Then we have Somi on P8 with the point of fastest lap, so he's gonna take the same amount of points as Javi, I think. Then we have Ninja Snake just running out of fuel on the lap on the last couple meters and just finishing P9. Chut and Go just manages to finish in P2 to P10, taking the last point of this round. And then we have, yeah, the unfortunate people, the FredX, Racing Green, Lee Reaper and Fred Dude, who is still trying to see every wall on the track before he finishes the race. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish, what a race. This championship cannot be any, yeah, well, Ambassador is leading the championship by a couple points, but every race is so damn fantastic to see, ladies and gentlemen. It's just really beautiful to see. Let's just change my screen for a second. Let's take a last look at the standings of the race. Here you have the results. Or Ambassador P1. Cheer to Jamie is gonna take his first podium. Then we have in second place OP P-Box. Then in fourth place we have Haas 9. Fifth place is for P-Tox. P6 is for Gagari. P7 is for JVF. P8 is for Somi. Then we have P9 for Solid Ninja Snake. P10 is for Jut and Go. P11 is for OP FredX. And P12 for H Racing Green 91. And 13th place for Leader Reaper. And he didn't actually finish the race. Fred Dude finishes in P14 of the race. Ladies and gentlemen, this was it. Next week is going to be my last race because I'm going to be in Brazil after that. So I hope I'll see you all next week. And everybody have a great evening. See you next time.
Desperately trying to hang on. He's got the inside. Oh, here he's through on the left-hand side. Hooks the apex, gets on the power nicely, and that is job done. Jarno Opmeer now to the last couple of corners now. His finest drive, his greatest drive, and he's done it at the Circuit of the Americas. He returns to the top step of the podium. Once again, the GOAT is back. Jarno Opmeer wins the US Grand Prix in a stunning Grand Prix.